You can tell when someone secretly hates you, not because they say it, but because of what they consistently do. And if you're building something, oh my goodness, especially after 30, you will see this because the further you go, the clearer the patterns are going to become. So let's just name them. Let's talk about it. The first thing that they will give you is that fake support. You already know they're not going to comment on none of your videos. They ain't going to share none of your content. They won't even publicly acknowledge anything that you are doing. But guess what though? When they get in front of you, when they all in your face, they gonna pretend. They gonna tell you stuff like, "Oh man, I've been watching all your videos. I've been watching everything. I'm so proud of you. And I see what you doing." But guess what? No, they don't. No, they do not. They are lying to your face. They don't support you at all. Because guess what? Support is gonna show up publicly. Publicly. Silence with those little private comments and compliments, that's not support at all. It's them trying to stay neutral in a way that keeps them safe, right? They still trying to play up to you without letting it be exposed that they ain't really rocking with you or what you doing. Now let's get into the second thing, which is the fact that they gonna downplay all your wins. When you win, when you close a deal, when you land a big client, when you grow your audience, when you hit a milestone, instead of them saying, "Yo, that's huge. I'm so happy for you, man. That's awesome." You're gonna get, "Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, man, keep going, keep doing your thing." Or, let's see if that lasts. Let's see if it lasts. I don't know. That you an entrepreneur or you think that little YouTube thing gonna last forever? Man, they gonna shrink your progress down to it's nothing just so they don't have to confront it themselves. Because celebrating you is gonna mean that they have to admit that they still where they were. You are the one progressing while they are staying still. And that's uncomfortable for them. They don't like that. So they got to take it out on you. Instead of them going through and experiencing that feeling for themselves and using that as motivation for them to take the next step. Nah. They gonna minimize you. That makes them feel better. And let's get into number 3, right? They are going to compare you to people that are ahead of you. Oh my gosh, you've experienced this, especially if you've been on your grind, man. And let me just give you some ways that this one show up, right? Instead of saying, "Yo, you grown so much, man. Yo, I see, your channel taking off, man. I see your business been growing. Man, that's so awesome." That's not what they're gonna say. They're gonna be like, "Well, such and such over there, like they way bigger. Like, yeah, you doing all right, but like you ain't make $100 million like Alex or Mosey. You're not that big. Like you not on national TV like some of these other people I see. Like you're not as big as Shannon Sharp. Like you didn't have Cat Williams on your show and make hundreds of thousands of dollars and get millions of views. So I mean, it's people that's doing way more than you, way better than you, and you not even at that level yet. They gonna try to crush you. They're going to try to crush you, comparing you to people that those people are not even who you measure yourself by. They don't care because they not going to ever measure you against who you were. That's the only comparison that should be drawn is who you were and who you are now. Not what this celebrity is doing, not what this big name person is doing or this really successful business owner. No, it's you versus you, not you versus them. Right. And I mean, I'm from Detroit. So, they say Detroit versus everybody. But when it comes to yourself, man, it's you versus you. Right. See, they are only going to compare you to people that they know are 10 years ahead of you, people that are making way more money than you, that have been in business longer than you. See, that's not perspective. That's them positioning you to make sure that you are always feeling small. Because if they can keep you looking up and chasing after somebody else instead of looking in the mirror and comparing yourself only to who you are now to who you were then they know that, guess what? You'll never notice that you've passed them, because that's what it's about. They don't want you to notice that you've passed them. So they want you to focus on somebody that they feel like is so far ahead of you. So you keep chasing after them, so you don't look back and notice that they behind you. That's what they're trying to keep you from, for real. Let's talk about number 4. It's when you finally do get that breakthrough, that success that you've been wanting. Oh man, you already know. Here they come. They circling back now, because now they want to be around you. They want to be all up in your space. Like, "Yo, I've been rocking with you, man. You've been the homie. You've been my, man. You been my best friend. They BBFs and all that bull crap." right? Now they want to collab with you, right? Before they wouldn't answer no DM, they wouldn't answer no email, but now they want to collab. Yo, man, let's do this, man. We should do this partnership and all of that good stuff. Nah. Nah, or they gonna hit you with this one. Yo, y'all ever heard this one? I've always believed in you. I knew you were gonna be so successful. Man, if you don't get out my face with that BS, man, y'all know they lying. That's the same person who was so quiet when you was grinding, that was never there. Because guess what? Y'all know how it go. Success will make people rewrite history. All that shady stuff they did to you, they got a whole nother spin that they about to put on it to be like, nah, man, that ain't what that was, man. I was just motivating you, when I said your videos was crap and you ain't never gonna be successful. I said that to motivate you, man. I didn't really mean that. You already know this the BS that they try to feed you, right? Because they secretly hate you, man. That's what we talking about, man. We talking about these secret haters that be trying to act like they not, man. So suddenly, now you got these friends, right, who ain't never checked on you. Now they want to be a mentor in your life. They want to be like, yo, man, I already knew you had all this in you all along, man. I believed in you from the beginning. No, you didn't. That's not genuine support at all, man. These are opportunists, and they trying to leech off of you now that you successful. Now let's get to this fifth one, right? Man, I'm telling you, this thing been stacking. It's been building, man. And if you know anything about a secret hater, I know that these are resonating with you, right? Let's get into number 5, though, right? This is the one, man. Number 5 is they constantly bring up your failures. Oh my gosh, man. They gonna tell you how long it took you to get where you were, how many times you was struggling, all of the challenges you went through. They just want to keep talking about that. Oh, and y'all know the worst. Y'all know the worst, right? It only get worse if they actually helped you out at some point in the past. Oh my God, they ain't gonna never let that one go. They not gonna never let that go. If they help you early on, if they ever gave you some advice, if they introduce you to somebody that helped take your business somewhere, oh my God, and this is the worst, right? If they ever did you one small favor, and God forbid they provided you with some kind of financial support, oh man, you ain't gonna never hear the end of that. In fact, they might even try to take credit for everything you built. Like, oh man, you wouldn't be where you was if you was down and out and I ain't gave you that little $100. You would never be nowhere, man. You better thank me for that. That's me. Like, y'all know I'm spitting facts right now. You know I'm spitting facts. These is the haters that be out there. This is how they feel. Because to them, I'm going to tell you why they do this. They do this because reminding you of your past, it's going to keep them feeling better than you in the present. See, if they keep looking at the past version of you and comparing that to their present self, it allows them to totally ignore who you are in the present, who they are in the present, how those things don't match up, and you are doing much better than you were. And it's not even about being better than the hater. It's about being better than your past self. But to them, they think, right? They think that if you start to recognize that you're in a better position than them, then you are going to treat them the way they treat you. And that's what they scared of. They scared of meeting themselves in you. But guess what? We ain't haters. So they ain't never got to worry about that. But haters don't recognize that because they don't think like that. They think in hate. That's all they know is the hate. So let's get rid of it, man. This is their way of staying relevant, man, because they know they're not growing. So I just wanted to point this out. I wanted to talk about this because this is real for my people over 30. This is real for my content creators. This is real for my entrepreneurs. You're going to get some haters coming your way, and this is how they going to behave. This is how you going to know if they secretly hate you. This is how secret hate work, man. Because guess what? It ain't going to always crash out on you. It's going to resent you silently and privately. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to cast out all that negativity that people might be speaking over you. That's why you got to be careful about who you share your dreams, your goals, and your aspirations with. Man, you praying to God that something happened and they in they doggone prayer closet praying against you. So don't share none of what you doing or building with a hater, because you definitely don't want them praying against you, man. If you're building something real, you are inevitably going to outgrow these people. And that is not arrogance. That is nothing wrong on your part. That shows that you are progressing and you growing in life. The only question is whether you will let their silence and their secret hate slow you down. But I know you better than that. You ain't gonna do that. You gonna allow that secret hate. You gonna acknowledge it. You gonna know it, and you gonna navigate very strategically when you in their presence. But most importantly, you gonna stay on your path and you gonna keep building regardless of those secret haters. Now you know the signs of the somebody that's secretly hating on you. If you didn't know before, now you know. But real talk, let's keep it a buck. Sometimes the biggest damage isn't what these haters do. It's what we ourselves keep tolerating. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, go watch a video that I dropped. It's called 7 Things That Are a Waste of Time After 30. Because most people learn those lessons way too late. And I don't want that to be you. I'm Jay. This is another one. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, stay blessed.